Hi, in this video we're going to talking about the road system of the MyArmy. Let's first open our example. The file which we saved it in the last video. The sample 18 sphere detection, the beta result. In this result you can see that our agent is moving around and try to avoid each other. And in this video we're going to create a curve and convert that curve into a route and make the all of the agent follow the route. Everything is very simple. Let's do that. First, let's create a road. Create a control curve, CV curve, just like this. And make a road and rotate it back. And let's just move that up a little bit for a better observatory. Let's just select it, keep selecting it, and click this button. Or here we need to create the road by the knowledge perception. Create road from curve. Let's click this button. It's easier. Okay, and when you move around, you can see that there's a road, the mapping onto the terrain. So let's tweak some of the parameter on the road. Let's first select it. When you select it, it will be the sinker display. And the first parameter is the road width. When you increase that, you can see that the road becomes width. And you can see that there's an area, the two areas, the middle road and the two sides. The sides is kind of an area which we can change the direction of road, can make the agents converge to the center, for avoiding them to go outside of the road. Here's the parameter, the flow length we can adjust. You can see that there are some of the lines in the edge and the flow edge. This can adjust the widest of the edge area and the flow oriented. With this kind of the result, the all of agents in the site can automatically converge into the center of the road for avoiding the goes outside of that. So let's build in the logic for making our agents follow the road. Road point left, go left. So that means if the agent is right here and is facing to this kind of a direction, and the road is actually from this place to this direction and point to the left, so the agent needed to rotate to the left and follow it. So this is the meaning of this decision, that we needed to fill the contents. Let's just select that. We can keep these avoidance, the collision avoidance logic right here. The road. I'm on the road and it point to the left and make some fuzzy value 30. At this time we needed to go to the left, rotate to left at speed 120, and we needed to create a symmetrical one. Road point right, go right here, and the road and the on road and the point to the right. Rotate to the right, 120. At this time, let's play back our simulation. You can see our agents will try to follow the road. And if someone is nearly outside of the road, for example right here, you can see that our system will try to pull back to the right direction. So here's the little bit jumpy result, because there's no fuzzy value here. Everything should be fine. rotate and put right here, you can see that it will try to rotate them back. Here is also the same on the left side. It will never make our agent the outside of the road. The other agent will try to follow it, and also they will try to avoid each other. For example, the agent is very near here. It will try to avoid each other. But there's a little bit conflict here because some of the logic we operate on the rotate, and others we also operate on the rotate. At this time, there's a little bit the conflict that we need to build a hierarchical operation on this. It's pretty simple. Let's create the blank one, the priority 1 and the priority 2. Let's just parent the P2 under the P1. So the P2 will be the lower priority than the P1. So the first priority is the avoid each other. So we need to put them the avoidance onto the P1, and let's put this into the P2. Let's just rearrange that and make that looks better. Okay, like this. You can see that the P1 is try to avoid each other, and this is a higher priority, and the P2, the priority 2, is to follow the route. Let's play back the simulation again. You can see that at this time the agent will try to avoid each other firstly and then follow the route. The result should be better than the previous. So if you just rearrange this, make the P2 outside and make the P1 inside, the agent will try to follow the road firstly, and higher than that you can see that some of them collide each other. So this is the reason we change the priority of this. We need to change the P2 into the P1. So we need to put the P1 outside and put the P2 into the P1. So this is cool. At this time our agent will try to avoid each other and then follow the road. This is exactly what we want the agents to do. So this is an introduction for the road. And in the later videos, we are going to talk about the more roads and the indexing techniques. Thank you for watching. See you next time.